Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to Warlord Wednesday, and today we're going to be looking at the British Commando characters. That's right, here they are. Now, I've had these sitting around. I wanted to paint them up. It was very important that I did my research on these guys as much as possible because they are steeped in nostalgia and history. And there's some fantastic information out there on the character. Now, of course, we've got Lord Lovett, Piper Bill Millen, and we've also got Brigadier Peter Young. So why don't we have a closer look at these guys, and I'll see you in a second. Hi guys, and welcome back. Okay, so we're going to start off with Lord Lovett. Now, Lord Lovett is one of those characters that is just amazing. Apparently he was tall, handsome. He's extremely brave and was born apparently for the task of leadership. Now, I've got to say, this is a fantastic miniature, and looking at the photographs, the black and white imagery that is out there on this guy, they've done him justice in the reproduction of this model, and I've got to say it is so beautiful. Now, I really had a tough time painting these up because it's such a lovely model. I really wanted to do it justice. Now, obviously of Scottish heritage, and he's in fact also obviously a laird, as they call it in Scotland. I am terrible when it comes to all this, I do apologise. But he was one of the commandos, or commanders of the commandos, that led the D-Day attack, and he fought all the way through the D-Day across the bridges and held that were being held by the British powers. Now, I've got to say, he is such a cool character, and of course you just have to just admire this miniature for what it is. I mean, there's so much detail into it. I've got to say, I'm really looking forward to seeing what other characters they do and what else they bring out for the Commandos. And what would the Commandos be without having Lord Lovett in there as well? Okay guys, so let's jump over to Millen, and I'll see you in a second. Howdy guys, and welcome back. Okay, so here we have the bagpiper Millen, and I've got to say, this guy is just amazing. Some would say a little bit crazy, but others would say amazing. Now, it was Lovett that said to him, give us a tune, and sent him off along the beaches to play, to inspire the men. Now, if I've got that story wrong, I do apologise, but I've done sort of the idiot's guide to it. Now, I did watch a documentary not long ago when I started off my commandos, and this was a guy that I was desperate to get hold of. The Germans saw him as some crazy fool, but things like what he was doing inspire people to do great things, and I think his story alone is just amazing. So I really wanted to get hold of this because I wanted to try out doing tartan. Now, tartan is incredibly hard to do. The tartan that I've seen in paintings of depicting the scene has him in red, and also has the bagpipes in red. But I've seen other models and other versions of this that people have done, and they've done a darker kilt colour and a green bagpipes. So I don't actually know what the name of the bag is on the bagpipe. I suppose it's the bag, really. There you go, duh. And I've got to say, it was extremely tough to do, but I think it's come out okay. I think I've managed to capture that tartan feel, because each tartan is made with its own incorporated design to represent the clans of Scotland. If I've got that wrong, I do apologise for my Scottish brethren and friends, but I've got to say, it's absolutely tremendous. Now, this is a really beautiful model, lots and lots of movement in it as well, and just that standing there playing along is just absolutely gorgeous. Okay guys, so let's move on to the next character. I'll see you in a second. And welcome back. Okay, so here we have the Brigadier Peter Young, otherwise known as the Brig. And I've got to say, he's a bit of a legend in the old Commandos. This is such a cool pose as well. I love the fact that he is in such a beautiful fluid movement, rifle in hand, as you can see there, and is such a cool miniature. Now, it's always hard painting stuff like this because you go off on other people's paintings or just colour images that you find or paintings that you find online, and I've got to say, Peter Young is obviously one of those legendary characters, very charismatic, intelligent, and would go to extreme lengths never to his men would go to extreme lengths never to let him down. And I've got to say, I think they've managed to capture his qualities beautifully within this model. So you'll notice within all the bases I've gone for a more of an urban setting. I'm trying to go for that sort of like pebbly sand mixing into brick, so it's almost like the brickwork in the sort of sea defences, so to speak, but hopefully I can use that for urban environments as well. Okay guys, so look, if you've got any great comments, please leave them down below. Any advice on playing these, if you've played them or used them in your units or alongside your units, please give me some advice on these, because obviously I'm very new to the commando setting, so it's going to be interesting to see how these play out. Obviously guys, thanks a lot for watching the videos. Warlord Wednesday is very dear to me, and I've enjoyed it so much so far. So guys, I'm going to see you soon. You be good, you be safe, that's you, and take care.